You are better than this. You're only getting yourself in so much trouble you just don't understand. But I will pray for you. I will pray for y'all. I will definitely pray for y'all. If you have any family member that is in jail, I will pray for y'all. But turn from your evil ways. And please do better. Get back close to your children. Make a difference in the world. If you did something bad, you can change that predicament. You have time. You can change it. And God will help you to change that situation. But don't give up. Keep fighting. But please, change your evil ways and do better. Okay? Please. Like Michael Jackson said, we are the world and we are the children. It's our time to make a difference. It's our time to bring Martin Luther King words out of the death and to stand up for our community. Martin Luther King said, hold on, let me see if I can look at his thing, his words. Like, give me a second. Give me a second, you guys. Martin Luther King said, I have a dream. Let me see the words from Martin Luther King. Sorry, hold on, give me the words from Martin Luther King. Who Jesus? Give me a second. Look, the words from Martin Luther King. He said in his speech, if I could find something. He says, I don't know where I get this from, but it says, there is some good in the worst of us, and some evil in the best of us. When we discovered this, we are less perfect to hate your enemies. I don't know why I picked that up, but that says Martin Luther King stuff. So, and there's another one. Martin Luther King says, for most of us Martin Luther King Jr. days is a sometimes will reflect on one of the most honest and miraculously righteous fighter in your country history. Then the other one said, what you like didn't know all the interests. But the one that inspired me in Martin Luther King words is I have a dream. I know a lot of us heard this I have a dream by Martin Luther King. Jesus. You know, let me see. Martin Luther King, let me see. Junior, I have a dream speech. Hey you guys, it says, I have a dream. I am happy to. Oh boy, my nose. I still got a little bit of cold, but good. It says right here, I am happy to join with you today. And what all? Okay, I have a dream speech, right? I am happy. I'm happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest Democrats for freedom in the history of natural for hold on scores years ago, a great American in which systems sheds we stand together signs this moment. Oh Jesus! Agreeing is a best bacon light of hope to millions. Man, I wanted to know. I wanted to hear the speech of Martin Luther King Jr. It says right here, if I can find this. Okay, here we go. I have a dream. Address the developer at the March of Washington for Jobs and Freedom. It says in the industry speech at the London Memorial for in 1963 March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom King against America to make real the promises of the Democrat King situations. Politics of his early speech to contact both and nationality for changing and producing for hope in America's situation. I am happy to join you today in what will goes down in history as the greatest. I just read this, right? I just read this, right? Okay, five scores years ago, a great American which situation sheds we we stands together signs by a I don't know how to say his name in Parliament compliments whatever moments agrees came as a greatest beacon light of hope to millions of Negro Negro slave Otto Yale who had been searched in the flames of righteousness and justice. It came as a joyfully dark breaking to end the long night of their competiment. But 100 years later, all right of Negroes still is not free. My God, yeah. 100 million later, the life of Negroes is still sadly corrupted by man- mankos of situations. 1 million hundreds of Negroes' life no longer is stand. But basically, it's saying, let me see if I can. Basically, I can't play this video because I'm not about to get in trouble for this one. I have a dream. It's a public speech that was delivered by the American citizen rights activist Martin Luther King Jr. during a March of Washington for Jobs and Freedom on August 28, 1963, in which he called for citizens and activist rights and ends to racism in the United States. So we all heard Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech, right? How he want us to come together I'm just summarize it in my own words. Now, Martin Luther King's speech made a difference in my life. It's basically saying that we all in different race, culture, genders, and nationality need to come together. As how Martin Luther King brought the blacks and the whites together to to hold to hold hands boldly and to protest discrimination of whites and blacks. How basically he put it, he didn't say black people, he said Negroes. How our ancestors was disrespected, was slaves, was bullied, was damaged, was scarred. That no matter what, they came out of there alive. Many of them have, and many of them haven't. Some whites are racist, some more whites are not racist. And some people till today are protesting for justice and freedom of racism. That's what Martin Luther King's speech said, I have a dream, came to me. Basically it says that we as African American cannot be racist, we cannot hate other cultures and other nationality because they are not capable, they are not responsible for their ancestors, you know, curse or betrayal to our ancestors. So we cannot hate them because of that situation. That's the reason why I have a dream speech come from. That one day we will all be freed from racism, from sexuality, from hate, from jealousy, and basically it's saying live the life that you need. That's basically, I'm putting in my words. That we should never be jealous of other people. We should learn from other people. Okay? If you see a girl that doing her own business and you want to do the same thing, take her example and just follow it. That's it. That's basically it. You don't have to kill her. You don't have to yell at her. You don't have to scream at her. It's just like, dang. Our own, our own people get mad of us for us to do the right thing. But you have to understand, other race and cultures are looking at what we doing to our own community. If we are destroying our own community, y'all can't get mad at other people. Y'all gotta get mad at your own self because y'all allowing that to happen. If we don't love ourselves and we don't love our community, we should not get mad at other race and culture doing